Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful small purse. It's easy and fast to make. I will also give you very useful tips, so stay tuned and let's get started. For this project you're going to need a ribbon yarn or tape yarn. I'm going to use this hooked ribbon XL. Is 80% recycled cotton, 20% recycled other fiber. Is one skein is 250 grams or 8.82 ounces. The color that I choose today is powder blue, but of course you can choose the brand and the color of the yarn that you like. We're gonna need a crochet hook L 8 millimeter, a yarn needle, stitch markers, a sew-in magnetic clasp like this one, needle and thread possibly that matches the color of your yarn, a button of your choice, and a pair of scissors. We are going to start with a slip knot. And we're going to make 30 chain plus 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 31 chain in total. I have my 31 chain. Now we're going to single crochet starting from the second chain from the hook. This is our first. In the second we're gonna make a single crochet, a single crochet in the next, a single crochet in the next. All this row we are going to single crochet until one before the last, and I will meet you there to show you what we're going to do next. I'm almost at the end. I need one more single crochet, and now here we have our last stitch. In this stitch we're going to make an increase, so we start with one single crochet, and we're going to use our stitch marker to mark this stitch that we just made. In the same chain we're going to make another single crochet. In the same chain we're going to make a third single crochet, and we're going to mark the third one as well with our stitch marker. At this point we're going to make a single crochet in each stitch until the end. It will be good at this point if you like to hide your tail, or you can do it later if you prefer. So I'm gonna make my first single crochet, second, and I'm doing single crochet until the end, like this. I'm almost at the end. I just need one more single crochet, and now we have completed our first 2 rows. Now we're gonna turn our work, and from now on we're not going to chain before we start another row. So we're going to work in the back loop only. This is your stitch, this little B here. We're going to work in the back of these stitches. I'm going to place my first single crochet in the back loop, my second, my third, and we're going to continue in this fashion until we reach the first stitch marker. I completed the row until my first stitch marker. Now we're going to do the increases. I'm going to take off for a moment my stitch markers, and we're going to place 2 single crochet in the same stitch. I'm going to make the first single crochet, and I'm going to put back the stitch marker. Then I'm going to make my second in the same stitch. Now we're going to have here other 2 single crochet in this very same stitch, always in the back loop. 1 and 2. Now here we have our third increase from the row before, and in this stitch we're going to have another increase, other 2 single crochet, 1 and 2, and we're going to put back the stitch marker in the last. The stitch marker, it goes always in the first one and in the last one. Now we're going to single crochet in the back loop only until the end of the row. I'm almost at the end. I need 2 more single crochet. Now we turn our work and we proceed like we did before. We do not chain, and we work always in the back loop, like so. And we do this until we reach our first stitch marker, and I'm going to tell you what to do next. I'm here at my first stitch marker. I'm going to take it off for a moment. Here we are going to make a single crochet, only 1, and we're going to put back our stitch marker. In the next one, I'm going to make an increase, 2 single crochet in the same stitch, 1 and 2. In the next, I'm gonna make 1 single crochet, in the next 2 single crochet. In the next 1 single crochet, and in our last one 2 single crochet. We take off the stitch marker for a moment and we make 1 and 2 in the same stitch, and we're going to put back our stitch marker in the last stitch, and we made our 3rd row increases. As you noticed, we are proceeding like when we make a circle. The increases, they are the same. So we do this row 1 single stitch, and then we make 2 stitches together. In the next row we will make 2 single stitches and then 2 together. That's basically what we're going to do now. Now we are going to make until the end just a simple single crochet like we did before in the back loop only, and I will meet you here. I'm almost at the end. I need 1 more single crochet, and I'm going to turn my work, and I'm going to work again 1 single crochet in the back loop only until I reach my first stitch marker. I'm here at my first stitch marker. I'm going to take it off for a moment, and now in the first we're going to make a single crochet, and we're going to put back our stitch marker. In the second stitch we're going to make a single crochet. In the third one we're going to make an increase, 2 single crochet in the same stitch. In the next one 1 single crochet, in the next one 1 single crochet, and in the next one 2 single crochet together in the same stitch. The next one, it will be again 1 single crochet, the next 1 single crochet, and our last one, it will be 2 single crochet together. 1 and 2, and we're going to put our stitch marker again in the last increase we make. There we go. This is our 4th row increase. So now we're going to single crochet in the back loop only until the end. I'm almost at the end. I need 2 more single crochet, 1 and 2. I'm going to turn my work, and I'm going to make a single crochet in the back loop only until I reach my first stitch marker. I'm here at my first stitch marker. I'm going to take it off for a moment, and here in our first stitch we're going to place a single crochet, and it will be our first. We're going to place our stitch marker again in our first stitch, and then we're gonna make one single crochet, one single crochet, then one increase, then one single crochet, one single crochet, one single crochet, one increase. There are 3 single in each stitch and one increase. So I have 1, I'm going to make 2, next stitch another single crochet, we have a 3, and now an increase, 1 and 2 single crochet in the same stitch. Now 1 single crochet, in the next 1 single crochet, in the next 1 single crochet, and in the next 1 increase, 1 and 2 single crochet together. Again 1 single crochet, in the next 1 single crochet, in the next 1 single crochet, and in the last one where we have the last stitch marker, we're going to make an increase, 2 single crochet together, and we're going to place again in our last stitch our stitch marker. And now we're going to single crochet until the end of this row. I'm here almost at the end. I need 1 more single crochet. Now I turn my work and we're going to start our 6th and last row of increases. So we're going to do like we did before, 1 single crochet in the back loop only until we reach our first stitch marker. I reach my stitch marker. Now I'm going to take it off for a moment. And now we're going to do the last row of increases. So we're going to do 4 single crochet in 4 stitches and 1 increase. So I'm going to do it with you. We start with the 1 single crochet. This is our first, 2, second, 3, our third, and 4, now we're going to make an increase in the next stitch, 2 single crochet together in the same stitch, 1 and 2. Now we're going to go 4 single crochet in 4 stitches, 1, 2, 3, and 4. The next stitch we're going to make the increase, 2 single crochet in this stitch. Now we're going to make our 4 in 4 stitches, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And here where we have our second stitch marker, we can take it out, and we're going to make our last increase, 1 and 2. And that's how it looks like, our curve. Now we're going to single crochet until the end of this row. I'm almost at the end. I need one more single crochet, and we finished our 6th row. That's how it looks like. Now what we're going to do, we turn our work and we're going to make one entire row of single crochet until you reach the other hand, and then we're going to make a nice border here. Just a single crochet in the back loop only, without increases. I will meet you here to make the board. I finished my single crochet row all around here. Now we're going to make a little board here. We turn our work. We're going to work in this little spaces that you see here, here, there, here. We're going to slip stitch. So we're going to make our first slip stitch here. Then we are going to make our second here. And then in this other space, slip stitch. In this next space, slip stitch. Here again. And that's how it looks like. To make it a little bit prettier, you're going to finish. You come until here, and I will meet you there. I'm almost finished my slip stitch border. I need one more slip stitch, and it's done. That's how our work looks like. It measures 14.5 inches, 37 centimeters, and is wide, almost 14.5 centimeters, and 5.5 inches. Now we can choose the side that we like. Both the sides, they are fine. You choose the one that you like better, and we're going to fold our piece in this fashion. Now you can choose if you want this a little bit more down, that almost cover the entire purse, or if you want, you just raise this one a little bit. You choose what size you would like to have it, and then we're going to cut our yarn to sew the sides of our purse together. We're going to leave, we're going to double or make maybe a little triple our yarn. We're going to cut We don't need any knot and nothing here. So what I like to do, if you like, you can take measurement with your measuring tape. I like to count my stitches better and put a stitch marker on both sides, so I will have already ready my two sides to sew it together. So once you decide how do you want to look like your purse, if you want this higher or if you want it down like I just did, you're going to count the stitches on the side. That's how I'll do it. And then I put my stitch markers on both sides. That's what I did. If you want to do like I did, you're going to count 24 stitches total. Here I have, I'll show you, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, and 24. I have the same amount of stitches in the other side. Now we're ready to sew the two sides together. But before we do that, I just want to let you know that I like to turn my purse inside out after I sew it, because this is just one little tip for you. It looks prettier, and I want to show you how it looks like. But if you like to sew it, it will be nice even on just outside, without to turn your work. So let's start sewing the two pieces together. We grab our yarn needle and I show you how to sew the two pieces together. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab only the outside loop on this side, here, 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 and the one outside on this side. See? Like so. Now I'm going to take off my stitch marker, and we're gonna start from this loop outside, then from here side we will go down here, like so. Then here, the one that is closest to us, and then this one outside, this one like so, and then again and then we continue in this fashion. Just pick it up the outside loop only and going back and forth until we finish to sew the two pieces together. I'm at the end. I already weaved my hand here. I'm gonna cut the yarn, and that's how it looks like. This side already done. Now we're going to do the other side. We're going to do the other side. I'm going to give or take double or make it triple. The size of our purse here. I'm going to prepare our yarn needle. Now here, what I like to do to be more secure, I'm going to start from outside so just pass underneath here your stitches because it will be more secure. So I'm going to start from here, and then I can make a nice knot and weave the end. Just hiding a little bit the yarn on the sides. Okay, until I reach the point where I start sewing. There we go. See, in this way. Okay, now we take off our stitch marker and we're going to sew like we did before, from here, here, outside loop here, the outside loop here, outside loop here, outside here. Okay, I'm going here and then outside and outside, outside, outside. And you're going to sew all this side, and I will meet you here. I finished the other side. I already weaved the end. That's how it looks like. This is the side that we did before. Now this side, it will be okay. There's nothing wrong with that, but I like it to turn inside out. So I finished to turn inside out the purse, and I will show you. See the difference from before? The purse here has more depth than in the other way. I like it better. And now we're going to put the magnetic button here. Now we are going to sew our magnetic button, and is it another tip for you here. Usually when I sew the button, I like to use this type of thread. Is a nylon thread. Is what is common used to do this kind of work on purses. This one I bought on Amazon, or you can find it easily in a craft store. But in this occasion, because otherwise you will not see very well, I'm going to use the same color thread, and you can use this as well. It's just looks fine like my other purses. I'm going to show you what I mean. This one, for example, I used a color similar to this one, and it looks just fine. In this one I used the nylon thread. You can barely see it and it looks okay. So that's your choice. That's just another tips. So we have our magnetic button. We have two sides, the skinny one, the little fat one. The skinny one, it goes on top where you decide to go, and the fattiest one, it goes in the bottom. So how I decided where I want my closure, I just try to find the middle. Usually from here, the center, I want my closure here. I just put my skinny piece here, and we can start sewing this piece. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going a little bit behind, and then before I start, I'm going in the middle here, and I'm going to make a knot, and then I will do it again. I'm going to make another knot. Okay, now my piece is in the center where I want it. I'm going behind and inside the little hole, and then again, and again. Then I'm going to pass in the other side. To sew the other side, I'm going a little bit behind, pass it through a little bit the stitches, and I'm going to get in closer to the point where I want to sew the other side. And I will do the same like I did before. There we go. And that's what we're going to do in the next two sides, and I will meet you when I finish all my button. I'm almost done, but I wanted to show you how I finished, just to be more secure. I'm going to make a few knots before I finish. Then I'm going to pass my yarn in the other side, my thread, sorry, and then I'm going to cut it. And our first side is already in place. Now we decide where we want to go, upper, a little bit more up or down. This, it's up to you where you want to So I see that my bottom is here, so I'm going to place mine here. I'm going to prepare my thread and needle, and I will meet you there. I'm about ready to sew the bottom part off. We do the same thing like we did before. You're going to make a knot passing through your thread here a few times. And then we can start sewing our magnetic cotton. I'm going to put it in the other side. I'm going to finish like we did the upper part, and I'll meet you when I'm done. I finished to sew the bottom part of our magnetic button, and now we can close and we try. And there he is. And it works perfectly. And now we're going to put our decoration in the middle. For our decoration, I cut a piece of yarn long 23 inches or 58 centimeter. I have my yarn needle. Remember, it doesn't have to be secure because it doesn't have any particular function. It's just a decoration. So I want my button to be here in this position. So I'm going to open, and I'm going to pass through the holes here. One, just once, and the other side just once. There you go, like so. Then we'll do it again in the bottom parts. We pass through, we go in the other side, let's see if we find a spot. There you go. We adjust a little bit to make it prettier, like so. Now we turn, and then we have this two sides close together. We are going to make a knot. Just be sure your decoration is in place. I'm gonna make two just to be safe. And now we're going to weave the end, and we're gonna hide our yarn. I close my work, I weave the end, and now our work is ready. And that is our purse ready to go. If you want, you can do it bigger, you can do it smaller, you can use just a simple cotton yarn. I'm going to show you. I make this little adorable one with just 3 strands of DK cotton, and I found this cute little button that go there. I use for my earphone. You can make it the size you like. I hope you like this tutorial. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up. It's gonna make a huge difference. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.